to Summer Solstice Discourse, 6/21/2007. You are now in tune on the one, the force itself, Master Blaster Jamming. This is an underground news network, communications, 1821 Lewis Street, American Beach, Florida. I told I. Lord Buddha said, I've tried this way and that way to untie the knots. How would you lose them, Ananda? My Lord, Ananda replied, I would first study the knot and find out how it was tied. Then it could be easily untied. The Lord Buddha said, right you are, Ananda. If you wish to untie a knot, you must first know how it was tied. When it is said they brag about what they have, it's the rap artists with no rhyme nor reason. They sing about how much money they have, how many women they have because of the money, while Satan stand and lie, for it is known the rapper controls nothing in this world. Greetings, O ones of the one. You are now in tune, O the one, the force itself, Master Blaster Jamming. You are listening to Underground News Network Communications. I call I live, 6/21/2007, Summer Solstice at American Beach, Florida. Each tribe has its drum. Each tribe has its message and way of sounding its drum. This was for the descendants of slaves, a place in our ancient memory that lives even in Africa today. But a new thing has happened during our captivity. A oneness has emerged as our redemption, as the wisdom of the Rastafari. The fusion of all which is good in our time. Yet some will not abandon the old, useless ways. They see our redemption in dead rituals, not seeing a live ancestor here. That light in their darkness for once having ears to hear in time. You are now in tune on the one, the force itself, Master Blaster Jamming. This is a underground news network, communications. I would like to read for you from the super gods. They came on a mission to save mankind. It's by Maurice M. Cortrell. Their calendar began in 3113 BC, more than 4,000 years ago. This date is known as the birth of Venus. The sun's magnetic field is known to have reversed at that time, which suggests it was this magnetic reversal that twisted the planet Venus upside down on its axis. Venus is closer to the sun than the Earth, so it could well be that this reversal, although not strong enough to tilt the Earth, was successful in shifting Venus. True. Venus is the only planet in the solar system that spins on its axis backwards. It is actually spinning in the right direction, but because it was turned upside down, it is now relatively spinning in the wrong direction. The surface of Venus is super hot, more than 500,000 degrees centigrade, both on its night side and its daytime side, proving that the temperatures are not caused by the sun's rays, but emanating from the surface of the planet, suggesting Belakovsky says currents are alive and kicking due to magnetic misalignments of Venus and the sun. As he predicted, the the further that he predicted further that the same could have happened in the past on Earth, causing oceans to boil and ice caps to grow during the final phase of the occurrence, which may or may not have been accompanied by polar wander, polar shifts, magnetic reversals. He also researched many accounts of cataclysms documented by many races more than 4,000 years ago. That was when the planet Venus lit up the sky so brightly it was able to cast shadows on Earth, which is what you would expect if the carbon dioxide polar caps of Venus were to wander to a new position 90 degrees from where they started. As a reflection of sunlight bounces off the highly reflected Venetian poles towards Earth, the planet may since have settled between 90 and 180 degrees from its original axis orientation. So was this the birth of Venus? A new Venus? And given that the magnetic reversal took place at the time a new fertility cycle began, what better time to commence a calendar than when the civilization is born? Could this be why the Maya calendar commenced in 3113 BC? Velikovsky, says the writer, was almost there. The birth of Venus was not a child of Jupiter after all. It was all down to the sun's reversing magnetic field. As for the events of 1500 BC and 700 BC, when his protoplanet passed Earth, perhaps these were indeed caused by the passing of other unrelated comets. Recent events on Jupiter, when comet Shoemaker smashed into the planet, have shown this to be a real possibility. So, in 1989, the author began to study the Maya, beginning his journey in Palenque. Palenque is the greatest ceremonial center far away in the jungle of Central America. This was the place, the Temple of Inscriptions, one of the finest Mayan monuments, the burial place of their priest king, Lord Pakal, who died around 750 AD. It turned out to be a truly remarkable adventure, said he. He said, imagine my amazement when I learned that my discoveries about the sun and how its cycles affect life on Earth has all been discovered before by the Maya more than 1,250 years ago. They had even carved these discoveries in the tombstone of their leader and hidden it beneath an ancient pyramid. I saw the gods, I saw their gods, I marveled at their intelligence, I witnessed their skill, their wealth, and their power, and I wondered, how did they know? What superhuman minds encoded all this information into one single picture? You are now in tune on the one, the force itself, Master Blaster Jamming. I am the Rastafari, I for Underground News Network, 1821 Lewis Street, American Beach, Florida. My soul